Hey everybody, welcome back. It'll be a short video, a little quick how-to on how to do an oil change on a 2015 Corolla. There's a bunch of videos out there, but this one will be nice, quick, to the point. All right, you got two different oil pans under here. One on the far left, one on the far right if you're facing the front of the car. This is the oil pan. The other one's a transmission pan on this model. This is the base model Corolla. It has the 4-speed automatic. The engine oil pan is the smaller of the two. The drain plug's right here, and it takes a 14 millimeter socket. Crack it loose. The rest by hand. It's good to note that I did have the car idling for a little bit, got it up to temperature, so the oil's a little warm. And just let that drain out. Right next to it on this model, we've got the cartridge. If you can see that good. Yeah, point right at it. They make a bunch of different special tools. You just search Amazon for Corolla oil filter cartridge wrench, and they've got all different kinds. You can buy the Toyota ones or not. This is my Airez brand, pretty in pink. It's been a good Wang Pal tool, especially for what I use it for. It hasn't broke yet. So let all this drip drain, and then we'll change the cartridge filter next. All right, most of it's out. You want to make sure you get the old gasket off of the drain pan. Every time I've done it, they stick to it. The old. And here's the drain plug with the new gasket washer thingamajig installed. I use all OEM stuff. I got these off Toyota's website. Toyota Parts Deal is where I order most of my stuff. Their shipping's pretty good. Haven't had an issue with them. The prices are all right. It's OEM, so it's overpriced to begin with. But buy a pack of 10 of them for like 15 bucks. Got that back installed. A torque wrench. I'm going to torque it because I've got it all here handy. There's a lot of differing numbers online about torque spec. And my Haynes e-manual says 27. So that's what I'm going to go with. There we go. Wipe all the whatever off the oil pan. And we'll move to the cartridge. There's little tabs on this. There's one right here. I don't know if y'all can see it or not. And in the tool itself, it's got little knockouts. You line the middle of the two tabs up with that protruding tab. And it'll normally spin right off. At a weird angle. Never over tighten it, but it always just, there it goes. Seems nice and tight when you gotta take it off. Once you make it past the O-ring, get it out by hand. It comes out just like that. Filter inside the cap. And I should have grabbed a pick, but maybe I can get this off. There you go. You want a new oil filter generally comes with a new O-ring. Sits in this groove right here below the threads. And this cartridge just pulls out of there. Sorry, every time I set this up, I'm like, all right, this time I'm not going to make a mess. Good luck with that. So new cartridge, new O-ring. Again, Toyota parts. Believe it or not, the Toyota filter is cheaper than most aftermarket filters. This thing was $10 in itself. Got the new O-ring on there. It's got oil on it. Put it right back in. Start it by hand, and then it'll start to get a little tough once it gets to the O-ring seal. Then I'm going to set my torque wrench to 13. The manual says it's 156 inch-pounds. This isn't an inch-pound wrench, so just do the division. 156 divided by 12, 13. 0, 10, 13. Helps if you have the socket on it, or the special tool. That's it. Clean up the mess a little bit. Then you move up top. You take the car off the jack stands, get it on a level surface. Oil fill caps here. This model calls for 0.20. I think most of them do nowadays. 4.4 quarts, something like that. I normally fill it up with about 4 and start checking with, here's your dipstick right here. Wipe it off, check it, add as needed. That's it, guys. It's real simple to do it on these cars. You can save a bunch of money too. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.